The title says, because I'm going live from my phone, but I'm here with Christian.
Hi folks.
We're in the Philippines and we're gonna go try a legal drug here called betel juice?
Betel nut.
Betel nut. It's a betel nut. And it's like 3 different ingredients that the local people chew.
Yeah.
It's supposed to turn your mouth red and give you like a cocaine buzz. But it's completely legal.
It's legal, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's go do this.
Yeah.
In the Philippines.
Try to find us all.
Yeah, there. I'll just do like that.
Could be on the right side here somewhere. They have different vendors.
It's like 1 in the morning in
Hello.
the U.S., right? Hello, hello.
What?
We're live on YouTube. All right. This is our market.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Here in the Philippines. This is where we shop for our food. I'm with Christian. He and I are the only white boys within like 100 miles.
Yep.
And we are on the hunt for betel nut. Betel nut. It's a stimulant that's legal.
I think we see it right there.
Is this it?
Yeah. Betel nut?
Do you have betel nut?
Yeah. Betel nut?
Do you have betel nut?
Let's try to find a vendor.
Do you have betel nut? Betel nut to chew?
Who's selling that?
Is this betel nut?
That's betel nut, yeah.
Can we have some? Can we buy some?
And we need
Here?
yeah, we need the lime too.
Okay, yeah, and the lime, here it is.
Apple and gawit.
So you notice how shy they were when we first said, hey, betel nut? They're like, no,
Yeah, it's bad stuff.
The reason they do that is because they're so shy about speaking English. They don't want to, because if they mess up on their English, they make fun of each other.
And they speak so good English.
And they speak great English. But
Better English than anyone in the world, and you know, they're so shy about it.
right, the Filipinos are the only Asian country who has English as their second language.
Exactly.
But instead of taking the risk of messing up on their English in front of their Filipino friends and family, they'll just avoid talking to you altogether. So the trick there is when you're in the Philippines is just keep talking to them and they'll eventually be
Relaxed.
relaxed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we found the betel nut. This is a stimulant.
So maybe a bag and medio.
Let's see.
And apple and gawit. I don't know. For two for a while.
Yeah, how many? Let's get enough to take home in case I like it.
Yeah, of course.
10 pesos.
10 pesos.
10 pesos to give you an idea.
Who use this?
You can put a little more.
Use this, use that.
Yeah, we're gonna try
We're
it.
gonna try it. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
This
Yeah. Leaves, of
better
course.
than wine.
Yeah, much
It's a better than wine. Can I put you on YouTube? It's better than wine?
Yes.
Nice, because I had to quit drinking wine
Yeah.
because I would fall over and fight with my
This
wife.
one to make you relax, less stress. Don't think about wine or anything.
Really? Wow, that sounds like my kind of buzz. Sounds like my kind of buzz. I'll pay for it. You just get it off.
Really?
Yeah. Just fill it up.
Fill it up. So we have.
Yeah,
lot of
so 50 pesos is $1 here. So when she said that was 10 pesos a while ago, that's a fifth of $1, which would be like 20 cents.
50 pesos.
So all this is 50 pesos?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
all of this.
You have the lime too.
Yeah, do you have the lime?
Lime powder. Where?
Mixable?
So we get all of this
No. The white lime powder that you eat with the.
for $1.
So it becomes red in your mouth.
I think one. It's apple. It's apple.
Apple, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apple.
Oh, yes, sir.
I think that's it.
Ah, you have it. Okay, so that's the kit, yeah.
It's in there.
Okay.
Okay, here's
Okay,
50
we got it.
pesos. And a 50 peso tip for helping us. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Have a nice day. Ingat po.
Let's try it.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, let's try it right here.
Okay. We need something to split the betel nut with.
So we're going to try the betel nut right here. Oh, look what I just found. Look at this.
Mama.
I picked these up. These are like 1/100th of a peso. They're a little bitty coin. This one's actually 5.
Ah,
They've got one that's smaller than this.
look, we're being helped here, assisted.
Nice, nice. Let me put that
Maybe you can help us
on.
to-
Filipinos are always happy to help. They're the
They
most
are,
gracious
they are the
people
best.
in the world.
Is that a good one?
If you're just joining us, we're about to try betel nut. It's like a legal
Stimulant.
stimulant.
It's related to the coconut.
It's related to the coconut.
And you actually see it. It's like a husk like this. That's like just like a coconut.
Yeah, it is a husk like a coconut. Now, some people mix tobacco with theirs. We're not going to do that.
No, it could just.
Wow,
that-
thank you, Kuya. Right on, bro.
Yeah, can you help us? Okay. He's a professional.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know anything about this except it's just a stimulant. It is not a hallucinogen.
No.
Don't do drugs at home, kids. Don't do drugs at home, kids. In fact, just say no. Hello, John in the chat. Yeah, John Beatness says it'll stain your teeth. Yeah, I don't think once or twice will. I think
No,
it takes
it's
a
like-
lot.
When you
What's up, Jeff Witt? Good to see you.
Oh, that's nice.
Steve Ladner says half-cent coins are laying on the streets in Laredo, Texas. Half-cent coins from Mexico? They don't. Do they have a half-a-cent coin in the U.S. now? Yucca, do you chew it up or suck on it? Both.
Both, yeah.
You do both.
It's called betel leaf, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here, brother. Here's for a beer for later. That's for you. No, I want to. I know. Please, please. I want a bite. Please let me get you a beer. It's too shy to take a tip. They're so gracious.
You want to taste it?
In Mexico.
Yeah, you can-
In Mexico,
maybe
and I
compare
love
two.
tipping.
Okay.
But in Mexico, you got to tip. If you don't, they like look at you. In the Philippines, a lot of times you try to give a tip, and they're like, no, they're too shy.
This is actually tobacco.
Oh, that's the tobacco.
None for you.
Yeah, no tobacco
I
for
can
me.
keep this one.
Yeah, that's you. That's all you, bro.
Yeah.
That's a liter, sir?
Yeah, just a little. And that lime, it's made from a seashell, and they actually burn it in a really hot fire.
So it's not really lime.
No, it's called lime because it's like from the shell of escargot.
Oh, is that lime like lime that they use in the U.S. when they lime over things that stink?
No, that's from like quarries and stuff. This
Okay.
This is from like a snail.
So this is
escargot.
a shell, like an escargot, and they crush up the shell.
Make it fine, and it burns like you're taking a sip of strong booze.
And that's that white powder?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the why do we have to put that with the betel nut? I don't want tobacco in mine.
No, that is like that creates the real effect. It's like a chemical.
Is that for me or you?
That's for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Chew it first.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So it activates it then.
Yeah, the lime.
The snail. How did Filipinos figure out that a snail shell activated a nut on a tree to give you a buzz?
Sir, don't take it.
No. I'm confused.
Okay. No, don't.
Don't swallow.
No.
Don't swallow.
No.
Don't swallow. Spit it.
Back.
Yes, sir.
Sir, would you make one for me?
These leaves, they're so peppery and nice.
Peppery.
It's almost like it tastes of basil.
So it's got a basil flavor.
Yeah, basil flavor. You will see. Really fresh. Oh, there comes the burn.
And that's the burn is from the shell.
Yeah, the shell, yeah. The lime.
This
Your
is
first time,
interesting.
sir?
No.
First time? I know.
I've done before. Oh, I feel a buzz already. Like this.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, he already feels a euphoric buzz.
Yeah.
Yay, it works.
I'm starting to. I feel sweat coming.
Oh.
You know.
Nice. Is it a comfortable sweat or
It's a nice feeling. It's just like my confidence is lifted.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
Holy cow.
And this stuff is cheap here.
Yeah.
Now, does this, I don't see red. Oh, I see. Is that from the tobacco though?
No. See? It's getting like ready.
Reddish, and you got to spit it. No tobacco for me, Kuya, please. I quit smoking cigarettes 3 or 4 times. I don't want to get back.
That's a nice burn right there.
Okay, so he's making a dose for me.
This is not good.
That's no good. Okay, throw
That's a
it.
bad one.
So that powder is a snail shell,
Yeah, snail shell.
and the leaf,
It's beetle leaf.
beetle leaf, and the nut.
It's
Betel nut?
Betel nut, yeah.
So the leaf and the nut come from the same tree.
No.
Well, then one's like a beetle leaf,
Yeah.
and one's a beetle nut. Is that
I
a?
don't know if they call it because they are so like synonymous together or. where it comes
Okay.
from. Oh wow.
All right, Paul, go ahead.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Go ahead, please. All right. So, what are the directions? Just chew this.
Yeah. And it stimulates the saliva. The production of saliva kicks in.
And it's supposed to be. It's really hard, right?
Yeah. But it softens up while you.
So be careful. I don't break a tooth.
Yeah. Is it okay to spit here?
And you have one too, Kuya. Oh, you want?
Woo-hoo. Oi. I need a little water. Jeez.
You are spit. You are spit.
Spit if you feel like you need to. Don't spit it out though. Just excess.
All right, now the leaf.
Yeah, I believe. It's fixing you out. And it's like a chemical reaction. The betel nut and Woo-hoo. We're making amolong famous here. And it's the cheapest lipstick in the Philippines. Yeah.
Right in the corners of your mouth.
Yeah, you get like red lips.
Sir, don't take it.
Don't spit out the nut.
They're making sure I don't swallow it. You want some? Come chew. Come chew with us.
Come on Gustav! Gustav, what? Woo-hoo. I barely walk. It goes down to my leg. And whoop, like, I don't know what to. What does it taste like to you?
I don't feel anything yet.
No, it's when you get the leaf.
I already chewed the leaf.
Oh, you have the leaf?
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Swill. We got 58 people.
You're drooling a little bit there.
Oh, I am drooling. Can we share?
It's clean, it's fine.
Let me go buy a couple of rags.
Yeah. Very strong.
Do you have a napkin? Or yeah. Never mind.
I'm prepared.
Thank you, brother. I didn't mean to use your private napkin there.
So
That's a real bro.
yeah.
That's a real bro will give you his personal napkin.
I really like the flavor.
The flavor is good.
Yeah.
It is.
Like almost nutty. Like a nutty, peppery.
I'm not feeling high yet, though.
You are?
No.
I'm like, my entire body is tingling.
You feel it in your legs?
Yeah, my legs and my body and everywhere. It's like I'm so energized. It's like I'm sweating, but I don't feel warm.
Mm. Mm. We're in the Philippines chewing betel nut.
Betel nut, yeah.
It's a stimulant.
A lot of people chew these around Southeast Asia, everywhere. Like India and all the way Southeast Asia. Like especially like workers that are tired. They're working in the hot sun. They get tired. They chew the betel nut. It gets like strength and they stay awake.
Mm.
It's just like cocaine almost.
Mhm.
In fact, get a uplift.
How long will the high last?
I don't know. I think it depends on how much tobacco and how much.
That looks bad.
Yeah. Are you feeling anything?
No.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
I guess I'm feeling a little more too because I got my freedom.
Can you make? Do you know how to make it?
Yeah.
Would you make one for me?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't feel it.
That's a good one right there. So,
One of those he said wasn't working.
yeah.
No, he said it wasn't good.
Where's the leaves?
And you spit this red stuff. I don't want to spit on camera and gross y'all out, but
Which one did you open? This one?
I don't know. But one of those nuts he said wasn't good.
Yeah. He threw it away.
No, I think he put it in one of these. I think you grabbed it. Are you sure you didn't grab the bad nut?
No. This one looks good.
Okay.
So one bag was open.
I don't want to chew a bad one. That was a lot of work.
Yeah. Here. There we go.
Oh.
Oop.
Add a little more.
A little more.
Yeah.
Okay. It burns. The more it is, the more it burns. There you go.
I'm gonna spit mine out and try another one. Am I supposed to chew the nut first, or can I just?
You can do it like that. Wow, the tingling is wearing off now. A little bit.
Yeah. So that initial rush.
Yeah, initial rush. It's just like a high. I feel like my confidence just was boosted. Weird.
Hey, I'm already hyper anyway, like real hyper. So.
Yeah. And I'm hyper from the kratom too.
Mhm.
I've been without kratom since November 2. So I've been like.
Wipe the corner of your mouth.
So yeah. Anyone you in
Somebody in the chat said, "What are we eating?" We're eating betel nut. It's a stimulant, a natural stimulant from the Philippines. We're in the Philippines and we're trying it. I've never tried it before. It's
related to coconut.
I think I'm feeling it now.
Yeah.
It's related to coconut. And you chew this nut with the ground shell of a snail. You put those two together.
Yeah. And it becomes like a chemical reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the burn we feel. And the nut itself turns red, like really, really red in combination with lime. And this is the betel leaves you roll it up with.
Why does everything that's fun to put in your mouth and chew look like this?
Yeah, exactly. White little bags. Can I have a baggie?
So I'm with my friend Christian. We're the only white boys
Yep.
in a 100-mile radius from here.
Yep.
And we're chewing betel nut.
Yes, we are.
Jakub says it's awesome what people figure out. It sure is. How do you talk with this stuff? Because I salivate.
Yeah, it's hard. And you spit out the excess because your mouth is like the saliva is stimulated from the lime and the betel nut.
Reading the chat. Yes, chat, it's legal here or I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I'm a foreigner. And it's customary to obey the laws of whatever land you're in. In the U.S., it's customary to break the laws. Really is. We're like, fuck y'all. We're going to smoke weed anyway. But in the Philippines, it's different. I purposely obey their laws here.
Me too. I would never break any law in the Philippines. I have too much respect for this country.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
I have too much respect for the Philippines. I would never break any law in the Philippines, ever.
And that's not him sounding self-righteous. If you lived here, you would understand
Yeah,
that everything is about respect
respect, yeah.
here to one another, to society. Which is why it's so nonviolent here. Like, and there's not cops up your ass every second. It's really nice.
It's peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
It's so peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just had to show you what it looked like we were spitting.
Mm-hmm.
You're gross.
Yeah, we're making a red pool here.
We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
We're trying to spit in their puddle.
Yeah, exactly.
In the puddle and not just right on their sidewalk.
True.
Because there are foreigners that come to the Philippines and abuse this place. They act like they own everything. They
Exactly.
yell and shout and scream.
We
We live here.
We live here, yeah.
We live here. We're,
For many, many years.
mm-hmm. So we don't want to be seen as those foreigners that just boss and push around Filipinos. So we're not like that at all. And when you come to the Philippines, please come. They love foreigners here.
They do.
Please come to the Philippines and be free, have fun, drink, play, party, whatever you want. Just be sweet to the Filipinos.
Sweet, respectful. and
Just
kind.
be sweet to them,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they'll
There'll never, yeah. You'll never have a Filipino bump you like a dude.
No, never.
When you're out partying, they'll never bump you. They'll never look at you mean in the eyes.
No,
None of that, bro. In fact,
it doesn't exist.
the male population here will just leave you alone unless you say hi to them, and then you see their smiling teeth.
Yeah.
Then they smile and talk to you. But they don't start shit with foreigners here at all. In fact, it's not even in their own culture. My son, 25 years old, never been in a fist fight in his life. Neither has any of his cousins, because at school, they don't do that. And they don't bully each other. There is some bullying that goes on, but not near like the American bullying.
If something like that ever happens, it's like a communal thing. Everyone takes that person aside.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Like if some bullying ever
Yeah,
happens.
If there's any bullying, everyone takes that person aside and they have a talk.
That's right.
And they calm him down if he's drunk or whatever.
That's right. It's like
And family comes helping.
yeah, the whole community
Yeah.
hears Johnny just pushed Rex down,
Exactly.
And they're like, what's wrong with Johnny? Blah, 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 blah. Pretty soon 100 people know it, and then Johnny's in trouble. Social correction here is huge. Mm. I feel it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It definitely makes me talkative.
Yeah. Same here.
Makes me want to talk.
Yeah. Same here. It opens up. It's like.
Are you live?
No. I'm just filming.
Oh, you're filming.
No. It's like my wife's grandma. She's been chewing this her whole life.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
She used to smoke, and she switched to betel nut. And she only chews the nut, nothing, not the leaf, not the lime, just the nut. So I always hear her like crushing the nuts and chewing it.
Brother, we got to get a glass. I need a glass to spit in, like spitting in snuff. I'm running myself crazy,
Yeah,
and I want to walk around.
yeah, exactly.
Where do you think we can get a glass?
I don't know.
The stands up front have the little clear.
Yeah.
Let's go get a glass.
Should be
Let's come right back. We'll come right back.
okay.
We'll be right back.
We're just leaving it here for a while.
We'll be right back. 2 minutes. We'll leave that there,
Yeah.
our betel nut. And in return, we're going to go get spit glasses. Mm. Mm.
Wow. Very dizzy. Yeah, we're just walking around.
Hello, beautiful Filipinos. We're chewing betel nut for the first time.
Yes, I want. What, sir?
Betel nut?
Yeah, buah. Buah.
Bois?
Ay, buah, yeah.
Do all Americanos chewing betel nut? When?
Nga.
Can you take off your mask to see your beautiful? There's that
Oh,
beautiful
beautiful
Filipino
lady.
smile.
That's the smell.
What were you saying, ma'am? Ate, what were you saying?
What, sir?
Ate, you were telling me something?
Is it nga? That's when you are chewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called it nga.
Yeah.
The Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first time to try it.
Mama.
Mama. Yeah, mama.
And we call it in Ilocano, it's buah.
We're promoting the Philippines as a beautiful
Yeah,
country
okay.
with beautiful people.
Yeah, the leaf and the lime powder
Yes.
and the tobacco.
That's nice.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, let's get a glass.
Yeah.
Boy, this is some good food. This food right here is called Quick.
Yeah,
Quick. That's my favorite street food.
Yeah,
This
mine
Quick.
too. It's
By the
so
way, you
good.
can eat street food here in Philippines. You do not get sick.
No.
They make it fresh every day. This is fried squid. This is an egg dipped in some kind of batter and fried. We call it Quick. We pour vinegar on
That
it.
is shomai.
The shomai?
Yeah, shomai.
Is that like a fish?
No, it's meat inside.
So I wonder if we can help ourselves to a couple of these glasses.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know when there is.
Here you go.
Right.
I'll come back and chip them if
Yeah. Yeah,
so if you're just joining us, we're in the Philippines eating betel nut. It's a mixture of a nut, a leaf, and a ground up snail shell. Some special kind of snail shell that you grind into powder.
And they burn it like really hot.
And then they burn it and get it really hot.
Yeah.
And then you put it in a leaf with this nut and you chew it, and it's a stimulant. Like cocaine. So, dude, is that the snail shell that they burn to make this?
Yeah.
Do they use it for anything else or just for this?
They eat it too. So it's edible.
Eat it
No.
for what?
Anything. They just fry it up with garlic and eat it like escargot. basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it a spice?
The snail?
Yeah, this white stuff that they make. Is
No, no, it's just a shell. Shell
It's
of
just a shell?
Yeah, shell of the
it
snail.
just to eat the shell?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes the chemical reaction.
So they claim, this seems like with ayahuasca, how did the people in Brazil know to mix a vine with mimosa to make the ayahuasca drink? How did they know to take the shell of a snail, grind it up, set it on fire, burn it, and then sprinkle it with this nut and a leaf, this right here? How'd they know to do that to get you high?
Exactly.
I think it's the aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
Really, I think aliens that created us, the Anunnaki, we're part alien, part earthling. I think they taught us all this stuff.
I think so too.
I think they taught us a lot and then they hauled ass, and then I think our government is hiding them from us because they don't want you to believe that there is a God or there is a higher power when there is. So they're keeping that kind of stuff a secret. Like who built the pyramids? Come on. Aliens did that.
Water?
In a minute. I want to chew another one.
Yeah.
Let me spit this one out. Let me rinse my mouth with this and then start another one. You can see our red puddle. We're spitting in a pothole so we don't spit that red all over their sidewalks here. I know, this is a strange stream, isn't it? I'm gonna chew another one.
Yeah, it's really unique.
And then I gotta get back to editing. We're editing a video.
That's a good one.
Open one for me, I want a fresh one. I'm editing a video where they shot our client in the back. We had class again, a meeting, an NGB activist group meeting again today about his case. Actually, two cases. This one in particular, they shot our client in the back and then planted methamphetamine on the side of the road and claimed he threw it out of the window when he didn't.
Oh,
Officer Tate Hater says, Barry, were you able to contact Rick? I did contact Rick. Talked to him through email. I'm going to be contacting him really soon to get on his show to promote this video, the video I was just explaining, because I want to help this guy not go to prison. So I'm asking Rick, Direct D's already going to help. I'm going to ask Lackluster, everybody to help push this video.
There you go.
Hang on. I should have filmed it. Okay, so here's we got. Put a little more of that in there.
Okay.
Okay, that's the snail shell.
Exactly.
That's the shell of a snail. Take that rotten part off the leaf, bro. Yeah, thank you. Take that rotten part off. There. Now I'm going to chew the nut and the leaf and that together like this.
I'm going to go with a little tobacco. Just a little bit. This is real tobacco from the local fields here.
All right, beautiful, real tobacco.
Yeah. It's so nice and peppery. The leaf.
The taste is nice, yeah, like Christian says, it's peppery.
Yeah. Almost like rugula or something like that.
Jerry Joseph says, Barry, I got busted. I need some help. By the way, my attorney shield won't work if you didn't get cell service. Email me, bro. Email me, info@nevergetbusted.com. info@nevergetbusted.com. And hire me. I'll walk you through your case. Each case takes 1 to 2 years. They never just go away easily. You hire me. If you're broke, our NGB 400 activist group may adopt you, and we'll work your case for free. You're welcome, Jerry. Random American says Thomas Edison tested like 1,000 elements before he found tungsten as the most suitable filament for his light bulbs. Yeah, he was a little bit behind. He should have discovered LED first.
That's a good one.
Well, I'm feeling hot now. I'm starting to feel hot now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an uncomfortable hot.
No.
That third batch I'm feeling. It's a definitely an uptake. Definitely an upper.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all hit that like button. I'm probably not going to keep this live published. I don't know. Beaching About Life says Chase Bank can close your account for any reason you sign a contract when you open your account. They stole $3,000? They just closed your account and kept your $3,000, bro? That's horrible. Maddie Fresh says, what's up, Barry? Sorry I'm late on the stream. Hey, you're not late, bro. Jerry Joseph, he says, is it an aphrodisiac? And then he says, I like Asian women. Dude, you're watching too much porn. If 2 or 3 things you talk about are sex, you're watching too much porn. Just kidding, sorta. Beaching for Life says, they said suspicious activity, but because I was having checks deposited in America, but spending them in Mexico, cut off my credit cards and charged fees and only gave me a portion of my savings. Oh, so it was a whole bunch of okie doke bullshit. They didn't just take 3,000. It's like, this check's false. We're going to charge you for that. You're out of the country doing some suspicious stuff, even though it's not suspicious. And all that added up to $3,000. That's horrible. I had a lot of trouble in Mexico, bro, the whole 5 years I left there. It was almost impossible to get my money out of ATMs. They'd lock it, and I'd have to call and sit on the phone for 30 minutes and get them to unlock it over and over and over and over, and it never fucking quit. I got so sick of it. That doesn't happen in the Philippines at all. They give us our money here. Spicy Pete says, how do you make your money there? You're new to my channel, bro. I don't. I make money from the U.S. I'm a criminal defense expert witness and a YouTuber. That's how I make the money to live here. But I've been living abroad for 15 years. I left the U.S. 15 years ago. I'm in self-exile. When they arrested me and raided me and took my kid for busting the cops, yes, I am the activist that had to flee his own country. It was legitimate enough. I got political asylum in Brazil. All that's over with now because I'm not busting cops anymore in the U.S. But I've always made my living online helping clients stay out of jail by reviewing their drug cases. If you want to support me, join our activist group. It's $15 a month where we help people get out of jail. We review real police evidence and write real reports for a real lawyer to use in a real court hearing to get our client free from nonviolent drug cases. Mark Scalvo says, I'm thinking about going there. Let me tell you, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you, Mark. Especially, I don't doubt you, Mark. But you know how many millions of times I've heard of people saying, I'm going to go, and they never do. The big one is, Barry, I want to move just like you did. And I used to spend days and days coaching them. You know, here's what you do, and then they never would move. So I quit doing that. If people say, and I know that's not what you're doing, Mark, but if people say, I want to move to the Philippines, what do? I just tell them, get on YouTube. There's a lot of good videos about it. But the truth is, nobody ever actually moves. Very few people actually get out of their comfort zone and leave the U.S. Me personally, if you get mailbox money, like if you get a military check or a Social Security check, for the life of me, I can't understand why you're still in the U.S. Because life is so much easier in these foreign countries when you have an American check. Hi, young men. Y'all are live on YouTube. Y'all are YouTube stars. Look, there's 60 people. These are the men that I buy bullets for. I buy them little plastic bullets to put in their guns to have BB wars. So when I show up at Central, they always find me. The kids are fun here in the Philippines. Look at that crazy one. Look at your crazy look. But look at you. You look like you belong in the hospital. Call the ambulance.
I'm feeling a little nauseous.
That's the nicotine. I knew it.
Yeah.
So you're feeling nauseous?
Yeah.
That's the nicotine.
That's the nicotine, yeah.
That's why I didn't chew the nicotine.
Yeah.
Nicotine will make you sick. Do you need an ambulance?
No.
Do you want a beer or anything? Would a beer help you? I'll buy you one.
I don't know.
Whatever you need, I'll get it for you, bro. You're my bro. You just let me know what'll make you more comfortable. Christian is sick because he mixed tobacco with his.
Yeah, that's strong stuff. And it was just a little tobacco.
Somebody said, you're always talkative. You're right, I am. I do talk a lot. I think one of the first arguments I had with my parents, my dad turned around and said, son, quit talking. And I looked up and I said, you shouldn't have taught me to talk. What prison did this guy escape from? Who are you talking about? You're talking about me, man. You're getting smart with me, man. Huh? Is that what you're doing? We're chewing betel nut in front of an audience of beautiful Filipinos. All Filipinos dance. All right, crazy boys. Usmac says, hey Barry, thanks for all the content, but I don't think I'll be hanging out on your streams again anytime soon. No problem, dude, but why? Usmac? What happened? You know, you asked a question that begs an answer. In other words, you baited me. Like you would normally say, hey Barry, I'm not going to hang out on your streams anymore because da-da-da-da-da-da. But you baited me. So I took the bait. How come you're not going to hang out with us anymore, bro? You've been here a while. Jerry Joseph says, Barry, how do I sign up? Go to nevergetbusted.com. And on the menu button, you'll see NGB 400. In fact, we had a meeting this morning already. We looked at some new discovery. We'd love to have you. You get access to our private Slack channel where we discuss cases all week. You have to sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreement, where you promise not to discuss any of the cases, because obviously if you discuss the cases, you can hurt our client's chance of going free. I'm still trying to figure out why Usmac is bouncing. I don't see where he answered. Gonna be homeless. Oh no! Oh no, dude, you lost your house. Dude, he said he's gonna be homeless. Yeah, I see that now. Usmac said not asking for a handout or anything, just thanking y'all for the good times. I'm so sorry, dude. I am super sorry. It is hard to make it in the U.S. right now. I don't know what to tell you, man, except I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you, dude. Still so sorry about that. Yeah, it's like Alba Twitch said it's savage out there. It is savage, man. You used to go get a job at a restaurant, work yourself into a position waiting tables, and you could get an apartment and have a car payment and get a car. It's not like that anymore. But Trump is back, dude. Trump is going to fix the economy. I don't care what anybody says. And millions of other people agree with me. It's why he won. And voting actually does work. This proved to me voting does work. If elections aren't rigged, the voting does work. And this election wasn't rigged because I think they were watching it too closely. And it was too big to rig. Jerry Jones says, Barry, can you address the election? Hey, yeah, man, just did. I am full on a Trump supporter. Swill says, Barry should enable membership sponsors. I'm glad you said that. It'll be ready Tuesday. Will be the first time you can become a member of our channel. I'm implementing that this week. Coincidentally, you advised me to do it when I really am doing it. So right on, dude. That's a good sign for me that I'm on the right track. Usmac says, I paid my rent up too. If you paid your rent up, dude, how are they going to kick you out? Yo, you got a bad landlord. Sorry, man. H8T Joy that says, is quality of life better there? Yes. For me, quality of life was better in Brazil, it was better in Mexico, and it was better in the Philippines than it was for me in the U.S. But in the U.S., dude, I had cops up my ass going to jail all the time for busting for my activism. And you know, truthfully, the American culture is a rude, very rude culture. I don't do well around rude people. I thrive in polite societies, which is why I did so well in Mexico and the Philippines, because their societies here are polite. I remember in the U.S., I couldn't go out with some guy eye-fucking me or bumping my shoulder, or some girl, you know, who's waiting on me at 7-Eleven, throw my candy bar back at me, or throw my change down at me, or just some kind of rude shit. You know how they are. But now, let's talk about what I love about the U.S. and the Americans. I love the culture of non-compliance and the culture of freedom and the culture of we're going to do whatever we want to do as long as we don't harm somebody else. I love that spirit. Love it. Longleaf Outdoors says, keep it up, Barry. Love your stuff, and keep your head up, Usmac. Right on. By the way, we're chewing betel nut. I lost my partner over here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now he's Switzerland. Sweden. He's Swedish. My Swedish partner mixed tobacco in with his betel nut.
Yeah, it's so strong.
And it made him woozy.
Yeah.
Made him dizzy. You know when you chew tobacco or smoke a cigarette and you're not used to it?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put that in my...
Yeah, that was a good choice.
What's up, young man? Look at y'all. What's the?
Amerikano, bili daw ng baril yan. Bili daw ng baril. Uy, Amerikano daw. Bili daw ng baril.
I don't. You know I don't speak Tagalog. Tell me in English what you're trying to say.
Bili lang.
I know you speak English. I've heard you talk English. You can speak English. What do you want to tell me?
I want to buy gun. Oh, buy gun. You buy gun.
I thought I bought you a gun last week. Didn't I? Well, they're talking about these little toy guns. When you see Mia and I, you know my wife, Mia? Next time you see us here, you come ask us. And I'll get some pesos from her and buy you a gun. They have these little air guns that shoot plastic BBs.
Ang mga Pilipinas, kaagada kayo? Ang mga Pilipinas? Oo, kaagada.
Mark Scalbaugh said, I spoke with Danny Boone from the band Rehab. I didn't get a promo filmed yet, but he seemed interested. Maybe next time. I partied with him for 3 days. Right on. Yeah, big names don't like to attach themselves to a brand that they don't know. Because what if they give me a promo and then I go out and commit some kind of SA, which would never happen, but that's why they don't just do promos for anybody. They can, and it's smart. That's why I don't
Swedish. Sweden.
endorse a lot of people. You can get in trouble doing that.
Very far up north in Scandinavia. He's from America.
Johnny B says, hello, I wonder if you'll ever go back living in the U.S. someday. I will return to the U.S. for work, but no, I won't ever. I don't ever see myself living there. I can't relate to that culture anymore. Like I said, it's too rude. Too much mental illness. 70% of the people have a mental illness, including me. There's too many mentally ill people there. It's just not. It's not a peaceful enough society for me. I got sick there. I got sick living in the U.S. The PTSD made me so sick, man. It was making life
I don't
unbearable.
understand. Speak Ilocano?
So I sit back and help the Americans from afar. Bob says, go back to Mexico. Hey, Bob. Why don't you just fuck off? Huh, Bob? Go back to Mexico. I said, do you speak my language? His face is turning red, I know. I know, his face is red because he's got a little fan there. I'm glad he brought that.
Yeah.
That second dose of tobacco is what got you.
Yeah, that's it. The first one would have been enough.
I'm going to make another one, chat, and then I'll get back to answering the chat. So,
Mama.
what do we do?
Wow.
Do you feel good enough to make one for me? And let me slide it over here for you.
Wish we had like a sharp knife or something.
You need me to peel that? I can peel. My fingers are strong. I can peel it if you need me to. Because you got to crack the nut,
Yeah, like in half.
which is the hard part.
They usually like eat a half.
Oh, that is a little tougher than I thought.
Yeah. It's just like a coconut.
Who's got a bolo?
Bakit nagmamama ka?
I wish we had a machete.
Buwa naman tagmamama eh.
Kita nagmamama na eh. Tumagin pa ako. Magkalam mo kami.
Jerry Joe says, how hot is it here? It's probably 80 degrees,
80 degrees.
80 to 90,
80 plus.
80 plus, 80 to 90 degrees. Today's a cool day. What platforms am I live streaming on? Just YouTube right now.
Can't practice. We need some kind of machete or something.
Let me go get a machete to crack it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a machete to crack this. Can I use this, Bolo? Can I use it?
That one is
Can you hold this?
okay.
I gotta crack this nut.
Is this blog or what?
Yeah, it's live.
What is your site?
Never get busted.
Never.
Barry Cooper, never get busted.
From where you from, sir?
I'm from Texas,
Texas.
but I live here.
Where?
I'm here all the time. I live right with the Madrids.
No, Madrid.
Yeah, I'm married to Madrid.
I know.
Look at that beautiful lady. Thank you. Let me go spit this out. Here you go, bro. Here you go, bro. Put some extra of that white shell in it for me.
Gold ba yan, no? Gold. Gold yan.
Surname?
My name's Barry.
Kuya. Surname?
Barry.
Mary.
Barry.
Gold yan? Gold.
This ring,
Pure gold. Yeah.
the gold, that means I'm married. I'm married to Mia Madrid.
Akin na yan.
Huh?
Akin na yan.
Can you have it? My ring? Are you crazy?
Pilipinas.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you. Let's take that stem off.
Ayan yung bibili tayo ng
Thank you, brother. Christian fixed me another hit.
Pilipinas. Oh, malabi ng uban. Ay, wala kang-
Cannabis is good medicine.
Ito, wala kang tato. Wala kang tato.
Bulaklak.
Ay, wala kang ganyan.
According to the National Institute of Mental Health, in 2022, approximately 23% of U.S. adults experienced mental illness. If you put mental illness and mental disorders together, I know for sure I read somewhere and heard it repeated that 70% of Americans report some kind of mental health issue.
Ha?
7 out of 10.
Nabili.
Abli? Cleaning?
Wala pera.
Pera? Walang pera. Sorry. No pera.
Johnny B, how are the beaches here? Some of the beaches are absolutely beautiful, and some of them are kind of like Galveston, not so beautiful.
China.
China?
Kalaban natin.
No.
Barry Cooper says, never lose your finger in a tragic betel nut accident.
I'm from Sweden.
Grandmaster Evie, yes, it's betel nut. We're chewing betel nut for the first time. And I do feel an up buzz.
All the way here, you're...
Haiti Joyless says, machetes are just out there for people to use. Yeah, people carry them on their hips like people carry guns in Texas. People here carry machetes.
Greenland, very close. It's so
Twice a
cold,
week,
cold.
there's a big
Almost-
machete stand. You can buy
Yeah,
used machetes.
yeah, Philippines.
Not used, handmade machetes.
There we are.
Mas malaki dito kayo.
So it's so far
HT
away.
Joyless, does it only work if you follow all the steps? Yeah, you got to have the
When I
nut, the
come
leaf,
here, I fly with the airplane.
and the grounded shell together.
All the way
for it
here
to work.
Sweden. Oh, yeah.
Punta ka nga dyan.
A city called Gothenburg.
Sama ako.
Samako? Yeah.
Sama kami.
Yeah,
Saan mo ba dyan? Anong bahay mo dyan?
that is Sweden.
Maganda lang.
Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? You stand there? Video. Here's my boys. Happy boys. It's so cool.
Mm.
Thank you. And there's Barry chewing betel nut.
Swill says Jeffrey and his friends may be among us. Let me smell. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting sort of a faint odor of like a fart. I think he is somewhere lingering. Should all drugs be regulated? ZG. Well, they definitely you don't need to go to jail for drugs. I'll tell you that. They need to be regulated, yeah, they do, and I talk about that. They need to do it like the cartels in Mexico do it, literally. The cartels have got it figured out. You can only buy from them. It's the same amount, the same quality. And if you get out in public and start doing stupid shit on drugs, they're going to correct you. No public use. You can buy it from them and you're free to take it to your house. You're free to walk around with it in your pocket. But if you use in public or you start acting violent in public on the drugs, you're going to be in trouble. I like that. I like how they do it in Mexico.
Yeah. Are you feeling, Barry?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an up buzz.
Yeah, it is. Even without,
It's a lot of work to get that buzz, though.
Even without the tobacco, it's really uplifting.
Yeah.
It's almost better without the tobacco.
Yeah.
I regret taking the tobacco. It's so
The
strong.
tobacco makes it nauseating.
Yeah, and it's so strong. Raw tobacco, right?
Hello, Derek Morris. Good to see you, bro. What, homie? Yeah, we're live. We're live, bro. You look like a movie star.
Christian.
ZD says Betel Nut. Yep, it's Betel Nut. Guap Gouda says, is there opiates and benzos out there? No.
No.
You can only get Tramadol here. Xanax and all that is very difficult to get, as it should be. There's a use for opiates and benzos. People need them at times, but they're way overprescribed in the U.S.
Yes, Mama.
What's your money? Wala. Sa bahay nila. Asawa mo?
Bagi ma, maganda yung mami daw.
What's your money?
No, I don't have any money. I'm sorry.
Ano yung money mo, Amerika na?
Walang pera.
Dizim says, do you think you'll stay in the Philippines for the rest of my life? Yeah, I'll live here.
No,
I'll live here.
Bullets. Barry has bullets.
I'll stay in Australia and I'll stay in Mexico.
Oh.
But my home base, this is where I'll be buried, here in the Philippines. This is my home.
First time. Huh? Yeah.
Where's your mom?
ZD says decriminalization is not enough. We got to do something else besides decriminalize. Look how the Americans look. It's legal in San Francisco. It's legal in New York. And look what legalizing, decriminalizing drugs did to those cities. It turns out Americans will keep doing drugs that kill them. I used to say it's not that drugs are bad. It's that they're so good that you can't tell somebody, hey, come here and take this drug. It's killed 5 people today, but take it anyway. I always said people will not take that drug. Which is why cocaine and methamphetamine and all that is popular, because you don't die from it normally. But I was wrong. It turns out the people will take fentanyl, even though they know it might kill them. So when it's a free-for-all for humans, when humans in a society don't have laws and it's just a free-for-all, they turn into animals. They turn into absolute animals. I believe in law and order in a society. But like I said, I think they should only punish crimes that harm persons and property. Like if you steal or kill or grape or commit fraud, I think that shit needs to be dealt with much harsher than they deal in the U.S. now with it. And then they just need to take all the drug laws off the books and gambling laws and prostitution laws and
Jerry. Jerry.
And laws.
So, yung donut daw, yung donut.
what?
Yung donut daw.
No donuts.
Oh, donuts.
Selling donuts.
I'm not hungry though, but thank you.
Thank you. The
But that's not the conversation I'm having today. But we talk about stuff like this every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on this channel. What we're talking about today is just a fun day out on the Philippines trying Betel Nut. It's a local
Lasa.
nut. Yeah.
Lasa. Nagbuhay ito tulog. Uy, pwede daw pa-picture?
What, homie?
Pwede pa-picture daw?
Michelle Fontaine says Trump needs to pardon Barry Cooper. There's nothing to pardon me for.
Ay, maraming live.
I was never convicted.
Maraming na live.
Yeah, live Facebook.
So there's nothing to pardon me for. I left because the cops were going to kill me, and they kept raiding me, and they kept arresting me. And when they would arrest me, their hands would shake. And they'd say, "Don't you move, Barry Cooper." And I knew eventually, after 9 times, one of them was going to pull the trigger.
Where is Philippines?
So I dipped.
Yan o, Philippines. Yan o, Philippines.
Yeah, Philippine flag there, yeah.
Kaya anong oras na?
Huh?
Wala ka picture.
Huh? Your picture?
I'm behind on the chat.
Bawoy, pa-picture daw. Comment me. Hey, Barry. Hey, Barry.
R.H.R. Biggs says this guy is clearly deranged.
At the bahay meeting mo.
Who are you talking about, your mama?
Yung mga kagad.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Kitain.
Let me keep an eye on H.R. Biggs if he's here just to... Whose uncle needs to stop?
Barry. Uy, Kuya Barry.
Cool stream, dude. I can't tell if H.R. Biggs is a good person or a bad person. Make yourself known.
Yeah, I already took the picture.
Ano, picture mo ka nun.
Johnny B says, what do you miss the most about the U.S.? Man, I love the football games. I love the baseball games. I love the spirit of telling the government no.
Oh, I wish I understand.
But that's it. I don't miss anything else.
My Ilocano and Tagalog.
The food is horrible there in the U.S. It's all... Kuya!
English.
The food is horrible in the U.S. It's all poisoned.
Wala kaya?
Hey, come here. Come on. Come have some, Kuya.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Do you want some? Please. It's all poison in the U.S.
They don't like
Yeah, I don't either.
no
What's this?
tobacco.
So he's asking if I think he might want some of this,
Yeah.
the powdery stuff.
He's a professional. Yeah, take.
Yeah, I don't miss the U.S.
Yeah.
I love the people though, man. I love y'all. I really do. I love the spirit. I love the American spirit. Dina Palazzo says, Barry, how do you make a living out there? Rewind it about 15 minutes. I explained that. Same way I've made a living for 15 years. I help people on drug cases. I'm an expert witness.
Thank you.
Lawyers.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
Paul. Yes, Paul. It's our pleasure.
Yeah.
And if you're on my YouTube channel, go to the feature video on this channel that says Meet Barry Cooper.
Bye.
And that'll explain a lot.
Bye bye.
Highs White 69 says the U.S. Food and Drug Administration asserts that the United States maintains one of the safest food supplies globally. Okay, first, Highs White, so y'all will know, he puts things in Chat GPT, and he does a lot of cool Chat GPT answers. But Highs White, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration are liars. They're like the DEA and the FBI. They're liars. In fact, if you'll listen to RFK Jr., He's been suing the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for years, and he wins because they lie and they poisoned your food. So what you just posted is flat, just absolutely, objectively wrong. Yolanda H. said, whatever happened with the Ibogaine Drug Rehab Center in Mexico? Do you still have it open? No, it's been closed for 5 years. I moved to the Philippines, and I got tired of dealing with drug addicts. I really did. I like coaching drug addicts online, but when they come to be treated, whew, I lost my patience with them. I love them, though. I love our drug addicts. I'm just not suited to put up with their bullshit. I want to heal them. I want to help heal them, but not hands-on.
Bye.
Bye, son.
See you later.
Barry, you're like a real-life Saul Goodman. Thank you. I've been compared to that before. Is this vertical mode? Yeah, are we on vertical mode? Good, that hits a different algorithm. I don't like it either. I usually stream in landscape mode. But this puts us, if you stream in vertical mode, it puts you in the shorts algorithm. Ice White 69 is busy on ChatGPT. The Grandmaster UV says, did you ever try cocaine, Barry? That is funny. I used to snort it off the kilo, bro. I thought everybody knew that. Yeah, I was a heavy cocaine user at one time. Former drug addict. But I didn't start doing drugs till I got in my 30s and 40s. I had already been a successful cop. I had already been a successful car dealer, had limousine services. I already was basically a made man before I ever started doing drugs. I didn't start doing drugs and overdoing drugs till I got in my 30s.
Look at that little babe there.
Johnny B says, did you give up your U.S. citizenship? No way, bro, never. I still have my passport. Grandmaster says, I have a cop friend who turned me on to coke and crack. I sound like a good cop. Ashley Williams says, hello, Mia and Barry from Newport, Arkansas. Hello, Ashley. Mia's not with me today. Hi, Priestess. Good to see you. Says that lovely blue passport cover. Yep, and it's one of the most powerful passports in the world. Hi, Swipe. Hi, Swipe 69. You keep repeating the same. One in 4 adults, that's 25%. Somebody says, how do I get my passport renewed here? Now just go to the U.S. Embassy. You see, I got my passport renewed last time in Brazil. And then
to Singapore to renew mine.
No, kidding, y'all don't have a embassy here?
No, they have an embassy, but Swedish citizens need to go to Singapore, Hong Kong, or Bangkok to renew the passport. I renewed mine in Singapore recently.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Why did Sweden's make it where you have to go to Hong Kong to renew your passport? That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. The same with all visa laws. It's like they don't have the best relations with Sweden for some reason. I don't know.
Ashley says, does Mia want to see the U.S.? Yes, she does, and I'm going to bring her to the U.S. We're going to go on tour when my documentary is released. We're coming back to the U.S. Grandmaster UV says, I think it's all healthy in moderation. Agreed. Agreed. All drugs can be healthy in moderation. The problem is humans don't like to moderate. If a little feels good, a lot feels better. That's why I say if you're going to do drugs, do the right drugs. What are the right drugs? Psychedelics. Cannabis, LSD, mushrooms, ayahuasca, MDMA. Those are all psychedelics. You can't get addicted to them, and you can't overdose to death on them. But like cocaine and methamphetamine and opiates, stay away from that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Stay away from that.
That is rat poison.
If you do too much of that, you're not going to have a good life. HT Joyless says, did your movie ever come out? Where can I watch it? It has not. It came out yet. The election year put it behind. It's finished, but they didn't want to air my movie during election time. We're supposed to hear something January. Swill hits us with the $2 super chat. Says, just because. Thanks, brother. Thank you.
Starting to feel better.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look as red.
No. Use the tobacco.
Christian's starting to look better. He was looking horrible a while ago.
Almost pukey there.
That tobacco, bro. I was wondering.
Oh, it's so strong, the tobacco here. Locally grown here. And it's so strong.
Rising Sun said, could a young man drop everything and move to Philippines and earn a living okay here? No. Not unless you teach English online. You can go to many websites, you get trained, you get a certificate on how to teach English. And then you can go live in other countries and teach English.
Hello.
You make $15 an hour, $20 an hour. It pays good. A lot of expats do it that way. But to move here and get a job and make it, no, it's rough. There's no opportunity here. The pay is so low. Try to make online money in the U.S. and then come. Hey, Matt Vabby says, I've been watching you for 15 years. Wish you all the best, man. Hey, thanks, man. Good to see you, brother. It's always nice to reconnect with an old school friend. Adam J204 says, are U.S. prescribed amphetamines able to be legally shipped to the Philippines? I know you can't find it in the pharmacies here. I don't think so, bro. You're talking about like Adderall. There's always a way to get somebody to ship you something and to hide it, but no, this is not the U.S. is the country of pills, right?
It's all regulated here.
Yeah, it's all regulated here.
You really need it, doctors prescribe it.
And there's not even an interest here for it.
No.
This society is not interested in drugs like Americans.
It's just alcohol. That's when people want to chill out, they drink.
Let's see, Ashley Williams says, do you and your activist group take interest in cases where a corrupt court and connected guardians violate a mother's and daughter's constitutional rights? The reasoning for the court is alleged. We don't work family cases. I have worked some family cases and CPS cases, and I've helped people get their kids back. But no, we don't like working those. It's too brutal. And it takes a good lawyer, and a good lawyer takes a lot of money. Now, I can advise you, like you can sign up for a free consultation for us to listen to your story and give you some advice there, but adopting a case for a family court, like child custody and that kind of stuff, no. Blessed at 30 says, where are you? I'm in the Philippines. I've lived here 5 years. I keep forgetting we're in a different algorithm. Like everybody's asking me, what do you do? And I'm like, I've been streaming for 2 years. Y'all don't know? But then I remember now I'm streaming from my phone, which means I'm streaming vertically, which puts me over into the shorts algorithm, which puts me into other people's feeds. We're chewing betel nut. It's a stimulant. Yeah, Blue Unicorn, thank you for welcoming all the new folks. Thank you for giving that link out, Derek. Derek's really good at giving links. Yeah, Ashley, he says, go there and fill out the form, and we'll give you a free consultation. Blue Unicorn says, I love betel nut. You tried it before, bro? Blue Unicorn says, I've never had fresh at Betel, though. You like it, but never had it. How's that work? Actually says, I've never heard of betel nut till tonight. I didn't hear about it till 2 days ago on Facebook. I'm like, this is from the Philippines. Wait, this is in Cagayan Valley. This is right near me. So Christian hollered at me and said he knows all about it. So I told him after class today, after NGB 400 activist class, we would load up and come buy some and try it. And we did. So we're here at the market trying it.
Awesome.
Which Christian? Will you turn into Beetlejuice? How's Mia? Mia is fantastic. Blessed at 30 says, do you miss the U.S.? No. I miss the work there. Like, I like being on podcasts there, and I miss baseball games and football games, but no, I don't miss the U.S. I've been gone for 15 years. And life is harsh in the United States. I love the culture of the, talking back to the government. I love that. And I love the American people, which is why I've dedicated my life to helping them. But I do not miss living there at all. The food's horrible. It's poisoned. Mentally ill people are running around everywhere. The women are so feminist, they hate men and they've turned mean. All the kids are fat. It's crazy. It's gone cuckoo there. It really has. But Trump's going to fix a lot of that shit. Did you see his speech of how he's going to stop the censorship? And how he's going to dismantle the deep state? Woo! Blessed at 30 said, did you leave family behind? Yeah, my mother and father, but they come visit me every year. I took my kids with me when I fled. And now they're grown. They're in their 30s. Blessed at 30 says, not all women, though. I know there's always somebody that says that. Of course, not all women. I guess we just have to, before we can say anything bad about women, we have to go, but not all women, just to save their little feelings. Okay, yeah, of course not all women. My mom is an American woman. My wife is an American. The large majority of American women are feminist and they're cuckoo. And they act like men. They've lost their grace and they've lost their wisdom. And more people need to tell them this and rebuke them for it, to restore femininity. That's why abortion's so big in the United States. Like, the one issue American liberal women pick that they'll die on that hill for is to be able to kill their own baby. Okay, I get abortion. I think you should have the right to have abortion too. But I find it gross and disgusting that that's the biggest issue for American women, so they can kill their own baby. How about good food for their kids in public schools? How about that? But no, y'all want to be able to kill your own baby because you're crazy. Women without strong male leadership are neurotic and turn crazy. They have to have a balance of masculinity in their life. Just like men need a balance of femininity in their life, or they're incomplete.
Thanks for the load, honey.
This is all true story.
Barry's online with me.
This is all true. High Priestess says, I'm a woman and I make one hell of a sandwich. There you go! We joke all the time about women are just should be making sandwiches and have babies. That's a very misogynistic joke, but it's a joke. But yeah, truly, American women do not need to be president of the United States. They're too emotional for that. You know why they're more emotional than men? So they can nurture their babies for the survival of the species. One of the most blessed, beautiful, honorable things a woman can do is have a baby. That's why she's coded to want a baby. And when she has a baby, she's very protective of that baby. But now, for some reason, American women are killing their own babies. They're actually murdering their own babies now. Look on YouTube. It's called familicide. Women that kill their own babies now. Oh, something's crazy happened to y'all. Y'all been psyopted so long for about three generations. Not all women. Not the women in the NGB family that we meet with every Tuesday. They're not crazy. They're beautiful women, smart women. I surround myself with strong women. The only people I have employed for me are women. I would rather be around a group of women than a group of men. I married a strong woman, a corporate woman. I love strong women. But the man needs to be stronger and lead and protect and provide for. That's his job. And the women need to raise the kids, not give the man a rash of shit, and enjoy being protected and provided for. Women have grace and wisdom like no other creature on this earth, and those are two of the most powerful forces in the world, grace and wisdom. But those two things have been thrown out of American society because of feminism. Sad. But we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. See, WTF Emmy says, I would love to be protected and provided for, and you deserve that. Every woman deserves that. Unfortunately, they have feminized the men. The feminist society has shamed masculinity in men for about 3-4 generations, to where now you have a lot of men who are not protectors and they're not providers. They're mommy's boys. And that's wrong too. Rising Sun 777 says it might be all the hair dye. Just a theory of mine. Man, there is nothing better than a wise, graceful woman. But there's nothing worse than a loud, warring woman. Nothing worse on this planet. I'm done with this. Do you have some water I can...
No, I'm out. Water gone, sorry.
It's like red spit. I'll be right back. I gotta buy some water. I'll get you one. You want one?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna go pick up 2 waters. Woo. I got that betel nut in my mouth. So my overall take on the betel nut is it's not worth the effort. It's not worth the effort. All that chewing and spitting, and you just get an up buzz for a little bit. Too much work and not a big enough payoff. But I don't like drugs like I used to either. I used to love drugs when I was younger, but eventually you get older and you grow up and you're like, okay. You're like, hang on, I'll show you where I'm shopping. Hello, Kuya. I'll tell you what I do like. I like these Cobra drinks that... Hello, sir. Hello, Paul. Do you have Cobra? Yeah. I like these. It's an energy drink. Here, Kuya.
46.
46 pesos to everybody online. We're live on YouTube. That's $1 US. I have to duck my head everywhere here in the Philippines because I'm taller than all my friends. Like my dad that comes, he's 6 foot. We walk around ducking. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Kuya. I'll show y'all what the change looks like here.
18.
And I'm back. Let me go get my friend Christian. He got sick because he put tobacco in his betel nut. Look, I've got good hope. I'm unbelievable. I wake up happy every day now that Trump won. And you got to go to my Facebook page and watch the 2 newest videos he put out. One is how he's going to dismantle the deep state. And 2 is how he is going to squash censorship. He's really going to get rid of that shit. And I've been shadow banned since I busted the cops, before shadow banning was even a term. I know a lot of people claim they're shadow banned. It's an excuse because their content sucks. And they're not really shadow banned. They just have bad content. But I can prove that I've been shadow banned. Still am. But still am shadow banned. Like, I have 140,000 some odd subscribers. And for 2 years, I can get 100, 150 people in my show at the same time, even though I build a bigger audience. That's not, the math there doesn't work out. Here, bro, I bought you a...
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you like the Cobras too?
Yeah.
Me
They're
too,
my
dude.
favorite.
I took a chance. I figured you'd like that.
My favorite.
So, bro, my assessment of the betel nut is, it's, for what you get, it's too much work.
Kind of.
It's kind of like the payoff is not enough to do all that chewing and spitting and
No,
salivating.
exactly.
It's fun. It would be fun to sit around one afternoon and do,
Exactly,
like we just did,
Like we just did, yeah, exactly.
but not something I'd
No,
want to do daily.
No. All the spitting, I agree. And fixing.
Let's see what the chat's up to. For the kids says, I just caught a dude trying to meet up with what he thought was a 14-year-old. Man, I love the YouTubers that are doing that, busting those people. That's part of the Democrats' thing, too, is they wanted to normalize pedophilia. I'm so glad Trump is in to stop that stuff. Because the damage pedophilia does to young people is just insurmountable. It's
Destroying lives.
Yeah, it doesn't belong anywhere in society at all. I can't believe the woke people were excusing it.
It's sick.
Shows you how absolutely retarded they are. Is Insolent Jaguar in the house? Height says, when did Dems say that lots of laughs? Well, they've been saying it for 3 years. Remember, first they wanted had the cross-dressing queer men read storybooks to our kids. And then they allowed, I showed the videos, then they allowed naked men to parade in front of little children. And then they changed the name of pedophile to MAP, minor attracted persons, and stated that they should have the same human rights. As it's like they want to classify it as a sexual orientation, like heterosexual, homosexual, pedophile. Like it's the same, and it's not. That's what all that woke stuff was about. And the Democrats were pushing that agenda. It's a communist agenda. And it lost big time. The American people just voted that shit out. Swept the U.S. Painted the U.S. red, bro. You ought to see the map, the U.S. map. Painted it red. H.T. Joyless says, are you sure lots of laughs? I never saw that. Yes, I'm sure. I've talked about it. Go rewind some of my shows. I talk about it every week. Every Tuesday. And you really need to be on X platform. YouTube is censored by the communists. Facebook is censored by the communists. CNN, MSNBC, you will not get the real news there. You got to go to alternative media like Barry Cooper. You got to go to places like that to get the real news. And the real news the alternative news won this election. Mainstream media is dead now. They've lost their power because they've lied to us so much. WTFME says kids should not be getting trans surgeries. You have to be an adult to make those decisions. Exactly. That cuckoo shit. Like the parents out in California, to be trendy, talk to their kids into being gay and being trans. They influenced them to do that. Those kids aren't born trans. There is gender dysphoria. That's a real psychological disorder, but it's super rare. And it's a mental illness. The Democrats wanted transsexuals to be labeled as not a mental illness. Wanted to participate in their delusion that they were women when they were men. They wanted us to participate in the delusion that men can have babies. They wanted us to participate in the delusion that it's okay for a trans man to go in a ring and beat the hell out of a woman and take her gold medals. They wanted us to participate in the delusion that it's okay for cross-dressing men to go into a little girl's dressing room and undress. That's all fucked up insanity. And Americans won. We won finally. Well, now we have returned back to sanity. And it feels good. Yeah, Derek says we won the House, the Senate, the presidency. Pennsylvania has a Republican senator. That's right. We won all 7 swing states, too.
That's strong. A lot of power.
High Priestess says those Hollywood freaks are pushing that shit. That's right. If you don't understand, Hollywood is its own country. It's got its own money, its own laws, its own leaders, and they are absolute freaks. Netflix is one of them. Remember they were playing all that gay, transphobic, trans garbage. They turned all of our superheroes into women and made the men bumbling idiots. And all that weird woke ideology that just crumbles society. They're for all that weirdness. High Priestess says, Barry, you should think of having a meme review. It would be hilarious. I know, right? Yeah, Blue Unicorn says, Netflix did that show about little girls twerking. That's right. They're all Hollywood elites, and they are sick in their fucking heads. Most of them are pedophiles. And if they're not, they support pedophilia. They do. And they're racist. They hate white men. They hate white men with their it's called critical race theory. FYF affiliate says, damn Barry, how you been broke? Dude, I am doing fantastic. Got a 4-part documentary series coming out. They spent $4 million on it. I stream every Tuesday night. Have been for 2 years, so join us there. Still getting people out of jail. Okay, beautiful people, listen. I gotta bounce. It was good seeing y'all.
Good seeing you guys.
Christian and I are gonna take off. I gotta get back to the editing suite. I took 2 hours off to try some Betel Nut. Mom,
And take care.
yeah.
Have a good one.
And Mom Mia, if you are watching, I'm headed home. I love you. Peace, love, and never get busted. How do you end this thing? How do you turn this off? Make sure you want to stop. Bye, y'all.